With the economy falling deeper into recession, President Barack Obama is warning the nation that a failure to act could turn a crisis into a catastrophe.
The problems are accelerating instead of getting better.
The president's first primetime news conference was less about making news and more about pressuring lawmakers to pass his massive economic stimulus bill.
With the private sector so weakened by this recession, the federal government is the only entity left with the resources to jolt our economy back into life.
The stimulus bill passed through the House last month with no Republican votes. Just a handful of Republicans are expected to vote in favor of the Senate version. Obama says he hasn't given up on the prospects of building bipartisanship in Washington.
I am the eternal optimist. I think that over time, people respond to civility and rational argument.
But he won't stand for petty politics.
I can't afford to see Congress play the usual political games. What we have to do right now is deliver for the American people.
While the economy dominated the hour-long news conference, the president also faced questions on foreign policy, from engagement with Iran.
We should take an approach with Iran that employs all of the resources at the United States' disposal, and that includes diplomacy.
To American troop presence in Afghanistan.
I do not have yet a timetable for how long that's going to take. What I know is I'm not going to allow Al-Qaeda or bin Laden to operate with impunity, planning attacks on the U.S. homeland.
With his first news conference now behind him, the president turns his attention to the looming Senate vote on the stimulus. The Senate is expected to pass its version of the bill, but a challenge remains: blending the Senate version with the House version and getting a bill on the president's desk by the middle of the month. Julie Pace, The Associated Press, the White House.